Our gospel for today, my dear friends, on this Saturday after Ash Wednesday, we are in the season of Lent, is taken from Luke chapter 5, verses 27 to 32. It is about the recruitment of Levi or Matthew, the tax collector. You see, it will be very difficult for Jesus to integrate himself with his people, tax collectors, and the sinners, because tax collectors and sinners are no different. During those times, I don't know today. Let me repeat, I don't know today. But that was it before, in the time of Jesus. But then Jesus dared to recruit one of them. Why? Because that's very symbolic, real and symbolic, in the sense that if I got one of you, then there is an opening. You see, it's like, you're a king, you're doing a battle with another king, next door king, and then all of a sudden you present the best armed man or the army or the commander or the general who betrayed the other kingdom and went to you and started serving you, and then during the confrontation you will show this general and you would say, you see, I've got something to show you, something that belongs to you, which is now mine. And then all of a sudden the traitor general appears. So what does it mean? It means that you are vulnerable. It means that we can get through you. It means that we can get across and capture you. Same thing. Matthew was a tax collector, and he belongs to a clique of tax collectors, which is sort of so difficult to penetrate. They're a certain society among themselves. But Jesus was able to penetrate them because he took Matthew. So when people saw that Matthew was walking with Jesus and with other disciples, all the other tax collectors would say, oh, what is that guy doing there? It means that they have time to think. They would be motivated or prodded to think about what Matthew is doing there. So there was an opening. They are now vulnerable, meaning the grace of God can easily come in and convert all of them, meaning there is hope for their conversion. Exactly what Jesus did to Matthew when he gave a great banquet for him in his house. There was a large crowd of tax collectors and others were at table with them. Jesus made the first step. Jesus broke the first wall, and he was right inside the territory of the sinners and the tax collectors. It's an opening, especially with Matthew over there testifying about how good and great the Lord is. You see, my dear friends, even today, there's a lot of people who create that wall, so much so that nobody can break that wall and enter. But during this time of Lent, the walls that you have created around you, break them and let Jesus come in. That is my challenge to you today. Break the walls and let Jesus come in. Well, we would like to